Ooh, oh, yeah. It's the Rigmarole, y'all. A completely improvised comedy show based on your suggestions. Here's how we do it. We take your stuff right now. You're going to be typing it in. We come up with some title for the episode. We come up with some other suggestions. And then we use that to inspire us to create characters, scenarios, situations, and the like, all based on what you tell us. We go forwards and backwards in time. We play lots of different characters. And Mark, tell them about this.
Oh, that bell? That means we have a new idea. So we want to start fresh. This new idea may have something to do with something you saw earlier, but it might not. So anytime you hear that bell, boom, know that there is a change in the scene.
In the scene. Before we get to our awesome suggestions, and thank you guys, I already see them rolling in. Tonight we have the productive and wild Mark Little is with us, ladies and germs.
Thank you so much. And we also have the Scandinavian and punctual Kerby Joe Grubb.
That's me. Here comes some suggestions, adjectives and nouns, which we're going to create a title for this episode for. Let's run it down. We got killer,
Impatient,
understated,
life coach,
lawyer,
beachcomber,
magnificent,
salty,
teacher,
tasty,
savory,
voiceover guy,
beast,
punk,
candid man,
Candent man,
gritty. Awesome. Oh, more. Here we go. Feisty,
newt,
mute, overt.
plumber.
All right, what do we like? I think I got a voiceover guy.
Yeah, I like voiceover guy too.
Love
And
voiceover guy. Wonderful. So,
I kind of like impatient.
what kind of? Grab an adjective there.
I like impatient.
Impatient. Oh, we also got bragging
Oh.
and insect lover, dietitian, violent. All right. So the title of this here episode is now, Mark is changing it, as you will see in your browser window.
That's right.
That's right.
That's right.
That's right.
The impatient voiceover guy.
There it is. That's today's episode. What's that going to be? I don't know, because we're going to totally make it up. This is a completely improvised show, so stick around. You'll see what it turns into. Mark's got a question for you.
What is the strangest thing you have ever bought at a thrift shop, or potentially that you've ever seen at a thrift shop? Yeah, I know there's a lot of great thrift shops out there. I've heard of the Assistance League, very strong. I've heard of some other ones, but whatever.
He's definitely heard of some other ones.
I've even seen them too. I've driven by.
In addition to ringing the bell to start something new, we will also turn our cameras on and off to exit a scene and enter a scene. Sometimes we may play the same character, so listen for that. We're going to have to do a good job with our voices in order to make that totally clear.
That's right.
And we got more rolling in here. Here we go. Ooh,
Poker chips, chamber pot,
buckle, chain,
crazy
doll.
Crazy doll. Pacifier. Ugh.
Dad's ashes.
Dad's ashes. Classic.
Good one.
Mattress.
Carabiner.
Carabiner. Is that how you spell it?
Yeah.
Olympic medal.
Olympic medal. Don't argue with our audience about their spelling, Mark.
Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. I was just curious.
I'm just wondering if that's the correct.
It was merely out of curiosity.
Okay.
Yikes.
What do we like?
I mean, I think I'm gonna have to go with Olympic medal. I think Olympic medal.
Olympic medal's awesome. Yes. So now, old candy.
Old candy is also.
She bought a newspaper. That was good. All right. Awesome. So old candy, like I said, that's going to inspire something in the show. We're not quite sure what it is yet because we're going to make it up. And I have a question for you. What's the coolest way to say, I don't want to? But like a cool way. Like, when somebody asks you to do something and you're like, I don't want to do that. But you have to come up with like a nice, cool way of saying it. What's a cool way of saying? I don't know.
And you're gonna have to use words and not so much inflection.
Yeah,
Because
yeah, yeah. You can type mumble mumble, but
yeah,
that one's taken. That
if
one's
you'd
already
like to
taken.
let us know what your inflection is, we'd be more
Yeah,
than happy to
sure.
mention
Yeah, just put that in parentheses, and we'll definitely use that. Oh, here we go.
what we got.
Oh, these are coming in hot. No,
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 nah.
nah. I'll think about it.
I'm busy.
I'm busy. Oh, these are fun.
Uh-huh.
Have you seen my coffee?
I'm not into you.
I'm not into you. I'm just not into you. Okay. I'm gonna take a nap.
Oh, I'd love to later on.
I'd love to later on.
Uh-huh. So
So
kind.
kind of you to ask.
My rat just
Oh
died.
my god, these are funny.
Wash my hair. Stop. I like
Yeah, go for it.
I like my rat just died.
Okay, perfect. My rat.
Stop,
died.
collaborate, and listen. Oh, throwing it back. Awesome. Excellent suggestions. Thank you so much from our wide ranging audience.
Mm-hmm.
We appreciate you and volunteering me for it,
I
Maria.
think JJ would
Thank you
love to
so
do it.
much. I appreciate that. I'll be right there. Awesome, guys. Thank you so much for your killer suggestions. As I said, they will inspire us to create characters, situations, scenarios, and the like. We'll run it down for something that you bought at a thrift store. What was it, Mark?
It's between two, but we'll say old candy.
Old candy. Okay. Um, the coolest way to say I don't want to is my rat just died.
Our rat just died.
And this episode of the Rigmarole is entitled the Impatient Voiceover Guy. Red leather, yellow leather. Red leather, yellow leather. Red leather, yellow leather. Red. Oh, Stefan. Fancy meeting you here at the Great American Voiceover Competition.
Not much of a competition when I know I'm going to win. Hey, Greg?
Wow, I see your ego has only grown since last we met in the Boundary Waters, which is the area between Minnesota and Canada, populated by 1,000 lakes.
Yes, it has grown ever since we were at the Boundary Waters. I'm not sure if you remember the result of the Boundary Waters voiceover competition.
Yes,
But I won.
I very much do remember. And you know what? You don't have to wear the gold medal everywhere you go. Just because you won a voiceover competition in a great outdoor area I got it. Okay, I've seen it. You've rubbed it in my face for nigh on 3 years now. Okay? Yeah, polish it up. You know what, buddy? Because after today, that's going to be your only friend, okay? Because these pipes right here, my friend, these pipes right here, I have been expanding my range and I've been working on my VO skills.
Okay, Greg. So you think that your issue was your range, not your delivery, not your style? Oh, how sweet
Not getting
it
in my
is.
head, man. You're not getting in my head, okay? I'm staying focused, okay? You know what? I don't need to explain myself to you. I don't
No,
need to explain myself to you.
get it. Go ahead,
Okay?
Greg. Get out there and explain it with your voice to the judges.
I think I will. I think I will, Stefan. And you know what? I have a little prediction to make. By the end of today, you're going to be begging me. You're going to be begging me. You're going to say, Greg, please, 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 please. I'm begging you. But you know what? I'm not gonna succumb to your beggingness.
I'm not quite clear on what I'm going to be begging you for.
Yeah, that's right. Unclarity. It's your kryptonite. So nice up here in the Boundary Waters. So quiet. So peaceful. Sometimes you can canoe through the Boundary Waters and never
Hey, we shut the hell up. I'm trying to enjoy the Boundary Waters in peace and quiet.
Sorry, I'm also trying to enjoy the Boundary Waters in peace and quiet.
You seem to be really talking it through. Where we we could just be kind of looking around it and enjoying the Boundary Waters, the ducks, the geese, all the other things that come along with water and nature.
Well, there's a voiceover competition up here. Yeah, most people wouldn't expect it up in a wilderness area that doesn't have any electricity, but there's a big VO competition that's going to be happening later today, and I just want to get my voice warmed up for it.
Okay, my friend, you're here for a competition. I'm here for nature. Okay. Your competition, no one will remember 10 years from now. Nature is eternal, okay? So maybe one of us here is here for the right reason. I'm here to be at one with nature, to be at peace, okay? And you're out here jacking your jaw.
Oh, you seem at peace, my friend. You seem at peace, my friend. I like how you say my friend in such a derogatory manner, as if we could never be friends, as is with such stank on that term.
Yeah, okay, buddy. Okay, buddy. I would never be friends with an outdoor out loud guy, okay? Because what I'm trying to do is enjoy nature, and you're just out here splashing around with your paddle.
Yeah, who are you calling an outdoor out loud guy? Who are you calling an outdoor out loud guy?
Well, it's sure as hell ain't the geese. It's you. See how peaceful that goose is?
That goose is at the same decibel level that I'm at, my friend.
Who are you calling my friend?
I'm calling you my friend.
Hey, my friend, can I get 15 on pump number 8? Trying to make it all the way up there to the the water area in between Michigan and Canada.
You going to the Boundary Waters? Is that where you're headed?
Yeah, I'm a big nature guy. But you know what? Let me tell you one thing. If anyone talks while I'm out there, I'm going to lose my shit.
Well, I'm sorry to talk truth to you right now because I'm only a gas station attendant, but you're in the state of Minnesota right now. Michigan is on the other side of Lake Superior. Don't even know. Tourists.
Hey, man. I'm here from Southern California, okay?
I saw your license plate on your Humvee. Okay, nice big huge vehicle that eats our environment. We're environmentalists up here in the North Woods.
You work at an effing gas station, clown. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I am a gas station clown. Okay, I bring joy to the hearts and minds of people who pass through this area. And since seeing as how it's a not pump your own state where you don't get to pump your own gas, you better be nice to me. Otherwise, you're not going to get any gas, my friend.
My friend, huh? You're trying to my friend me?
Yeah, I'm trying to my friend you, my friend. I don't know if you heard, but this is the new way that people call each other not their friends by saying my friend.
Well, that's a little contentious, okay? I just came here to get some gas.
I'm trying to focus on my job right now. Okay?
Which element?
The pumping of the gas. Okay? You see what I got here?
Yeah, I see it.
I got a live pump in my hand. Okay?
All
I
right.
got a live pump,
All right.
and there's gasoline coming through here right now.
All right.
So if you
Hey.
want to make it to the boundary waters in your Humvee, you better just start jacking your jaw.
All right. Well, I very much would like to. A jack in your jaw, I like that. I'm going to use it later.
Yeah, you use
All
it,
right.
my friend. You can use any terminology you hear, you know? Maybe you'll seem like a local.
All right, my friend. Fine. I'm going to use it.
Now keep your hands up. Keep your hands up.
They're up.
Okay?
They're up.
Where I can see them.
They're all the way up. All right. Hey, I apologize. That was all my fault.
Mom, I just can't stand these tourists who are coming through here, Mom, in their Humvees, and they think they're in Michigan. They come through here and they're like, "Oh, fill up my Humvee. I'm on Boundary Waters. And I got a VO competition to go through." It's like, why is there even a voiceover competition up there? It's like, this is our place. This is our state, and this is our time, and I just don't want to share it, Mom.
Sweetheart, I couldn't agree more. It's when they passed the legislation allowing the voiceover competition, I told your father that this will be nothing but pain and suffering for our great state.
I know, that's right. This is such a quiet place. This place is about the solitude and the quietness. And now we're going to have amplification of people's voices throughout the lands. I just can't stand it, Mom. It's like all these people are. You know how many gallons of gas I pumped today for people heading up to the voiceover competition in the Boundary Waters, which is
Just maybe 15 or
72, Mom. 15. Mom, you're so naive. You don't understand. What? I worked an 8-hour shift. Do you think I pumped 15 gallons of gas in an 8-hour shift, Mom?
slow
I mean,
season.
72 is already pretty low.
It's a slow season.
Yeah. Well, thank you for not overshooting me, though, Mom, because I know usually when I'm like, "Hey, Mom, what do you think the lottery's up to this year?" And I'm like, expecting to shock you, and you're like, $6 billion? I'm like, no, it's 4 million. So never mind. I guess it's not even fun to try to surprise you with high numbers because you always overshoot it. So thanks for not overshooting it.
Yeah, well, you're welcome for that.
Okay, I appreciate it.
That's my pleasure.
You're good, Mom.
5.5 years earlier.
If I could just speak to the city council.
The city council recognizes Arthur Pendergrass III
Well,
of
it's
the Pendergrass clan, who has been living in this property and coming to our city council meetings every month for 15 years. Go ahead, Arthur.
well, my wife and I have a son who's a gas station attendant, and let me tell you, I think the proposition of this new bill to allow a quote voiceover competition to the area is a mistake. We're a quiet place. Why would we purposefully choose to have the amplification of voices? Don't mind me, I'm just eating my macaroni.
Yeah, Arthur, I was going to say, and just for the rest of the people in the gallery, we don't allow eating in the city council meeting, but this is Arthur Pendergrass, and he's come here for several years now. When you come here for 15 years, you can eat macaroni and cheese, but until then, let's keep the eating to. Yeah, yes, Guinevere. The chair recognizes Guinevere Sotheby. Guinevere, have you had something to say?
I have had something to say, and it only came up just now when you said others, including myself, would be disallowed from eating.
Disallowed is an accurate term. Yes, it's disallowed from eating. Arthur is a special case. Also, I believe he's hypoglycemic.
Well, I also have a need for glycemia.
Wow, you just started glowing. Is that part of the? Oh, You're changing colors, Guinevere.
It's part of my need for glycemia,
Oh,
as you
okay.
noted.
The chair recognizes the eating allowances of Guinevere. Guinevere,
Okay.
you may eat, but let's limit the eating to Guinevere and Arthur. And does anyone have official business that they'd like to talk to?
Well, I was official business before Guinevere started freaking out about eating. I still don't quite think it's the right idea that we're going to be allowing voice over competitions in our beautiful nature-filled, watery, goose-laden area.
Arthur, I understand, but our state is in a budget shortfall right now, and we need to really reach far and wide for all the budgetary props that we can have in our arsenal. You know, Arthur, I can assure you that if this does pass, it won't be for 5 or 5.5 years.
3 weeks earlier.
Well, mayors and city council people, I thank you all for being in this meeting with me, the governor. Whoopie-wee. Anyhow, what I need you all to understand is we must eke out every last cent we can. Tourism is not so hot here in Minnesota, and what we would you care to explain yourself? It's a bit distracting while I'm trying to address the
Have you seen this? Have you seen this? It is a ball on a string connected to a paddle and it bounces. Have you seen this? This could be big for our state. This could be big for our state. I know I just moved here from Alabama about 3 or 4 years ago, but I consider myself a Minnesotan now.
Right.
And I'm just saying that, like, have you seen this? Because
that's incredible, Mayor Toplin. And I'm sure the good people of Snow Center City are happy to have you leading them.
1 year earlier. I'm Joseph Toplin, and although I did move here from Alabama, I am now a resident of Minnesota. And as a resident of Minnesota, I am legally allowed to run for mayor of this here city of Chappaqua. Chappaqua, a thriving metropolis right on the road to the boundary waters between Minneapolis and Duluth. I just want y'all to know that although I may not sound like I'm from here, I'm a fun guy. I like legislation. I like clean roads. I like no crime. And I will bring all my Alabama values right here to down home Chappaqua, Minnesota.
May I pose a question?
We're not taking questions right now. We're not prepared for that, but
that's
okay.
Fair.
All right, I'm getting some booze. I'm getting some booze from the audience. That's not cool. I understand. Let's go ahead and entertain some questions. Yes, sir. The sir that walked away, could you please come back?
Oh, now that you're getting booed, you're interested in some questions?
Well, you know, I have read the room, so to speak, and I am now I'm open to taking some questions. I wasn't prepared for questions, but now that I have been booed, I have seen the light.
Well, let me tell you this. My question has now become a statement. Okay? I've changed my mind based on your behavior. You understand how that is? I've adapted my own skill set. Is that a ball on a string with a paddle attached to it?
It is. It's something that I discovered recently, and it helps me focus when people are speaking. I'm able to focus on what they're saying while I'm doing this, because it kind of gives me a dual focus kind of thing, so I don't have to look at their face while they're talking to me.
I have something very similar. It's a Chinese finger trap.
The Chautauquan mayoral debate today ground to a halt when one of the candidates and an audience member who insisted on asking a question got into a silent, seeming war competition between a bouncy ball and paddle and a Chinese finger trap. The room fell silent as everyone watched in horror at these two men who seemingly did not want to continue the debate or answer any questions, but only wanted to play with their toys.
That's absolutely right, Brad. And I'm out here on the scene.
We take you now to the street where brand new rookie journalist Micah Johnson, who should wait for the introduction before he jumps onto the news screen, is there on the scene. Micah, what are you seeing? What are people telling you? And if you could please be as professional as possible during this, I'd really appreciate it, as would our viewers.
I'd like to start off with a formal apology to everyone. I am new here in the news business, and it's been my dream to report for a long time. So sometimes I get a little jumpy when I know the camera's about to be on, and missing a cue, there's no excuse. And to come over the top of someone like our esteemed anchor here it's shameful, and it won't happen again.
Micah, baby, I know it's been your dream to be on the news, and seeing as how it's your first day, I just want you to be real careful that you don't jump over the top of Dirk Williamson,
I wouldn't.
our favorite local news anchor. Just make sure that when you go there and when you report on that city council meeting today, that you don't do nothing. Don't get too jumpy. Don't jump over top of them. Okay, because that's how we do things down in Texarkana, but they don't do things up here in Minnesota like that.
All right. It does make me a little more nervous when you specifically tell me what not to do
Well,
in various scenarios.
I don't want to be too specific, but I do want you to know that when your father left us and said, I ain't never coming back, it was because I was not specific enough about what exactly I expected of a relationship. And when we moved here from Texarkana,
Will you stop stroking my chest for just 1 second?
well, you used to love that when you was a little boy. You used to love that when you was a little boy.
I did. And
Oh,
now,
you know what? I'm a bad mother. I'm a bad mother, and I raised a bad newsman. And you want to put it on the news? You want to put it on the news? You go ahead. You go ahead and put it on the news.
I'm sorry, Mother. I won't Porto news. I won't Porto news. Well, I tell you, the streets of Texarkana have never been cleaner ever since I became sheriff. It was good to polish my badge. Anyhow.
Hello, Tara.
Huh?
You know me. I'm Melody Danesfield.
Of course, Melody
I'm
Dangerfield.
the most eligible bachelorette in all of Texarkana.
Well, of course, I know that.
Can I finish, please?
I didn't know this was going to be a monologue, Melody.
Well, it's a monologue because I have my eye on you. And see, as how there's no crime. And all you do all day walk around in front of my flower shop up and down the Ninewalk, polishing your badge and commenting on the street and how clean it is.
Yeah.
I figured that you and me can go on a date and get me pregnant.
Well, Melody, you certainly do move fast, and I like a fast lady. I'd be interested in... Is that a wooden paddle with a rubber bouncy ball attached to a string?
Have you seen these before, Jeff?
I've actually got something very similar.
What's
This
that?
is a yo-yo.
I came right back up. Oh,
It doesn't
you
do
and
that
me,
automatically.
you and me gonna get along real good. How about say you and me go on a date tonight and make a baby who wants to be a newsman?
I'll pick you up around 8:15.
Ah, don't bring flowers because I own my own flower shop.
All right then, consider it a deal. Right around 8:15.
Knock, 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 knock.
Melody,
Knock,
Melody,
knock, 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 knock.
I did knock. Are you just repeating knock back to me from the other side of the door?
I'm being playful for you because you said knock, knock, knock with your hand, and now I'm saying knock, knock, knock from inside the door.
Oh, Melody, I feel so lucky to be
I feel
taking.
lucky because you're the sheriff. Wait, here I am. I prepared a monologue for you. Would you like to hear it?
Of course I would, Melody.
I
Go
have
ahead.
a dream that one day you and me gonna move to the north woods of Minnesota or potentially Michigan, somewhere that's way, way out there, and we're gonna have a newsman for a child, and he's gonna be one of the greatest newsmen in all of the north woods of Minnesota or possibly Michigan.
You know what I would like? I would like to live near the border where there's the lakes and then also Canada. And then there's the trees. Maybe I could imagine geese being up there even and other
I can
birds.
imagine. I can imagine geese being up there too. Wow. I thought my monologue was going to be a lot longer, but then when I actually said it out loud, it was quite short.
Well, I'd be more than happy to invest in theater classes for you, Melody, where you can learn to lengthen your monologues.
Theater glasses?
Um,
These are
class.
these are glasses that makes the whole world look like a theater?
Well, that's a fun idea, but no, what I said, to be clear, were classes.
Oh, I'm sorry. I got I got a lot of earwax in my ear because you know what? Why doesn't somebody invent something that cleans out your ears like a piece of cotton on a stick?
I actually have a friend who made a very similar invention.
Five years later, in the Boundary Waters, at the first annual voiceover competition. Hello, 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 hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the Million Acres competition of the vast expanse of the Boundary Waters.
Water.
My name is Jim Dansfield. And if you are hearing my voice, please, please, please come to Lake Oshiwoga. And if you want to compete in the competition, paddle over this way as we are beginning within 36 minutes. Minutes.
Well, I better paddle faster because Lord knows I need. Oh, you're heading to the competition too?
Oh, I came to this competition to win it, and I'm in it to win it. As you can hear, I have quite the voice.
Well, this is my first voiceover competition, but I think I have a very high chance. People love to hear me talk.
That's naive at best. I think it's very cute and adorable that you have such high aspirations, and although this is only the very first voiceover competition here in the Boundary Waters, which is a preserve of land between Minnesota and Canada that doesn't have any technology, it is going to be a very large turnout.
Oh, okay. Well, I appreciate all that information, and I look forward to proving it correct soon.
See you there. 15 minutes later, on Lake Oshiwaga. Oh.
Spaghetti and
Yeah.
pasta. Spaghetti and pasta.
Hello.
Spaghetti and pasta.
Hello.
Spaghetti and pasta.
Hello. Hello.
Spaghetti and
Hello.
pasta.
Hello.
Spaghetti and pasta.
Hello, Stefan.
Hello.
It's me, your arch nemesis, Greg.
I know, Greg. I'm in a
Oh,
resolution.
well, I didn't know if you maybe didn't recognize me because my voice is so different.
Try a new tactics. Try a new tactic this year, eh, Greg?
Oh, it looks like somebody is suffering from the pre-voiceover competition jitters, where you have a stutter in your voice. I hope that does not affect your competition voice.
Well, I hope it doesn't affect you, Greg, because, a stutter can be contagious.
Oh, I will keep my distance. You're not getting in my head, Stefan. Not again. Not like last time. This is the first annual Boundary Waters voiceover competition here in the Million Acre Preserve of the Boundary Waters, the beautiful, pristine area between Minnesota and Canada. And I plan to win.
Okay, Greg. Well, that's a great plan. But sometimes even the best plans are foiled of mice and men. So keep that in mind.
Welcome, one and all, to the Boundary Waters' first annual Million Acre Preserve between Minnesota and Canada, outside pristine, no electricity, voiceover competition.
Yeah.
The way this will work is I, your announcer, Rip Tappleton, will be calling out our competitors one by one. As I say your name, please take the stage and read from the prescribed text to commence your competition.
6 hours later. Rip, my sweet husband, you cannot
Hildy, my sweet wife.
You can't beat yourself up for saying competition.
I blew it! I blew it, Hildy! I had one shot. This was my entry back into the game. As you know, I've been thrown out of the voiceover world. I've been shunned by my voiceover community. And this was my shot. Who even knows about the boundary one? It's the first time they've done it. I was going to claw my way back in, and then I said, competition. I got my late. I did it.
I know. And it is kind of bad timing, seeing as how I am officially pregnant, and we are officially 3 months behind on our mortgage.
No, officially pregnant! Oh, I thought you were going to be unofficially pregnant, and I was okay with that. But now you're officially pregnant, Hildy. I told you to not let that happen.
I did, though.
And we're also officially 3 months behind on our rent.
That is very official. Yeah, I received a letter today from the mortgage company who also handles rents.
Hey, I'm Trevor from the mortgage company. We also handle rents. Here, sorry.
Hey, Trevor, you
No. This is official.
I'm also officially pregnant. So this letter is gonna hit hard.
Yikes. Yeah. Hey. If it's any consolation, my mom got officially pregnant with me. And she was also officially 1 year late on her rent. Here I am delivering for the mortgage company. So it may seem hard now,
Okay.
but in about 22 years, I think you're going to feel better about the situation.
Well, I guess sometimes we have to expand our mindset to think on a longer time horizon.
So
thank you, Trevor.
I'm gonna get back. I got a lot of I got a lot of late rent notices delivered for the, I don't. If I could just give you a word of advice.
Okay, Trevor, you seem to have it all together. Go ahead.
Your husband is probably a heavy drinker. He's probably been shunned by his chosen profession. It's probably why you're up here in the edges of the boundary wall.
Look at all these empty fifths of Jack Daniels.
Ah, that's a lot of empty fifths.
He drinks one every night.
Hey, my dad, before he left my mom, was shunned from his position and outcast, and he drank a lot of fifths. But look at me now. I'm delivering late rent notices for the mortgage company. So just hang on there, Hildy. That's all I'm saying.
I appreciate you, Trevor. You've taken what could be it. Trevor. All right, Trevor. Until next time. Well, hopefully not.
I urge everyone at the competition today to be patient. This will take around 6.5 hours to get through all the contestants, as 750 of you have showed up in force to the first annual Boundary Waters million-acre preserve between Minnesota and Canada open space serenity voiceover competition. To commence, our first contestant of the day, number .001, is Stefan Weatherberry, the voice of the Chautauqua Indian tribe. Stefan, whenever you're ready.
Hey, everyone. I just want to start this off by just a very brief intro. I've been voicing the Chautauqua Indian tribe for 4 years now.
Years now.
And ever since I took over,
Over.
the tribe has never been more tight-knit
Tight it.
and happy.
Be happy.
So I have prepared what I consider to be a Chautauqua Indian poem.
He considers it.
This, to be fair, has nothing to actually do with the Chautauqua Indians, and I am merely a hired hand.
Hired hand.
But I've been inspired by the people in my time,
Time. I'm.
and now I hope to inspire you while also winning the competition.
Competition.
My name's Fett Liverton. I'm here auditioning for Echo Man #1 for the Boundary Waters great, well, you know the whole name. It's a long name, but it's the Boundary Waters voiceover competition.
Go ahead, Phil.
I just wanted to, sorry?
I said go ahead, Phil.
Okay, thank you. I just want to run down a couple of my credits in case you guys weren't able to read my resume before I got here.
Phil, get
I've done echo. I've done echoes at New York Yankees baseball games in Shea Stadium.
okay.
Stadium. I've done echoes for the Lake Superior Great Boating Contest, 1991 through 95. 95.
Oh, okay, Phil, let me stop you there.
Just wanted you guys to know that I've been in the Echo game a long time, and that I feel like the Boundary Waters is like, it's like going to be a good, like, if you go with me as your Echo master, I'm gonna nail it.
You know what, Phil? This has been one of the more impressive interviews we've done.
Thank you. Thank you.
Was that? Did you say thank you twice, or was that an echo?
What did you hear?
That was borderline.
Yeah,
It was-
I do borderline as well. I do borderline as well.
Now, Phil, you say you worked for the New York Yankees, huh?
Is that a Johnsonville brat?
It is. And this is store brand mustard because it tastes exactly the same.
I don't know how to tell you that, this or that, but my grandfather was the VO master for store brand yellow mustard. He was, exactly. That's exactly the response that is due from somebody who knows it. And if you're familiar with my grandfather's work, he was a pillar of the voiceover historical community.
Wow. 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 Yes.
Store brand yellow mustard. You can put it on your brats. You can put it on your burgers. You can put it on your little sister's pigtails. Store brand yellow mustard. Put it on everything.
Hey, I hope you all like French's mustard because it's a great mustard. It's good on bread. It's good on other stuff, and you should really buy some because it's flavorful and it may not.
Dijon mustard has a kick of white wine inside of it. It is very flavorful. It will come up into your nose and give you the feeling of being very rich and a powerful person in your community.
Stone ground mustard for people who hate machines and only like stones. If you stone grind your own mustard, if you understand the beauty of a stone-made guacamole, if you know that granite is the only thing on the planet to make you feel fine, with stone ground mustard is what you need. Trust me, it's all I eat. Available at local retailers.
Oh, Grandpa, I miss you so much. I miss you so much. And all these old mustard voiceovers are all I have of you. But I want to do you proud.
12 years earlier.
Grandson. Here,
Grandfather.
here. Go ahead and pick out whichever piece of candy you like.
Ah, are you serious? I can have any one of the ones that you have in your hand right now?
Well, you can choose any, maybe even more than one. But
Wait.
caution, some of them are old.
Grandfather, I was watching the television earlier,
Yeah?
and there was a mustard commercial,
Oh, yeah.
and this is gonna sound weird, but the guy on the commercial who does the voice on the commercial for the stone ground mustard
Yeah?
sounds exactly like you, Grandpa.
It doesn't sound weird at all, Richard. Because that guy on the commercial for stone ground mustard, with the pedestal and the granite and all that,
No, who hates machinery?
that guy is me, Richard.
No way.
Yeah, actually, I've never told you about my profession because I didn't think you'd understand. But it's called voiceover work.
I don't understand.
This is exactly why I haven't told you.
I don't understand. Voiceover work? Wait,
Well,
so you get paid to talk while we're watching other things on television?
Well,
That's a really good lemon zinger candy, by the way.
I'm glad it still has a flavor because it is old. It is very old. But yeah, that's exactly how my job works. I speak over sometimes recordings. Occasionally, I'll do live work.
You lost me. I don't understand. Back it up. Start from the beginning. I really want to know about it, Grandpa, because I love you so much. I hope you never die.
Well, I hope so. I hope so too. I'd love to take you back to the beginning of my journey as a voiceover artist.
Will you? I've got patience for that.
24 years earlier. Hello, sir. I'm a young, aspiring voiceover actor, and I figure a recording studio may have use for my talents.
Just be patient, okay? We've got a lot of voiceover people to see today, and you're barging in here a little impatient, and I just need you to be patient, okay? So if
there's no time to waste. I only have a voice for so long, and it seems to me that using it now is the right time. Can we get this thing moving? I've got a career I need to get into.
I like your panache, my friend, and your impatience is actually captivating and sort of alluring to me.
Well, then get me behind the microphone and
let's get you in the booth. Let's get you in the booth.
Okay.
All right. Okay. All right. I'm going to throw a curveball at you here.
Go on.
Yeah. All right. Let's hit record. And I want you to hear you do an advertisement for being patient.
Oh my God! I'm going to be honest with you. This is a little outside my wheelhouse, but let's
It's
give it
a
a try.
curveball, to say the least.
I guess I'll just read the script. Sometimes you have to take your time, even when time is of the essence. The patient are the blessed. So be sure to slow down and heed these lessons. Step 1. When in a hurry, do not worry. Is this all supposed to rhyme?
Next contestant at the Boundary Waters Million Acres of Serenity and Preserve between Minnesota and Canada Voiceover Festival is Greg Worthington.
Dun. Go ahead, Greg.
I just want to do a mic check. Can I turn up the echo, please? Mic check.
Please. Check.
Mic check.
Check.
My rat just died.
I'd.
Wilbur was my favorite creature in all the world. He taught me what it meant to love and to live and to be part of a community, to give of oneself, to wonder at the great beyond, and to eat cheese when no one gave it to you.
You.
Thank you very much. My name is Greg Worthington, contestant number 749.
That was an absolutely incredible performance. Did you all just hear what Greg Worthington just said? That was an absolutely incredible performance. And none of you are on your feet applauding. And none of you are giving this man a single piece of accolade. I'm disgusted. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Yes. That's what we need more of. Yes. Give it up for Greg Worthington. Yes. Yes. You get it. When you see art, you respect it. When you see art, you respect it.
4 hours earlier.
No, I'm going up to the competition today, Mom, because these people need to know what it is to respect art. I'm tired of being underappreciated in this community for my pottery. People come into to the studio and they see the pots and no one buys anything and no one even gives me a compliment. It's not, they don't even pretend they're gonna buy it. And I'm sick and tired of art being unappreciated. I'm going up there and I'm gonna make sure these artists are appreciated. It's my passion, Mom.
I believe in you. Okay, and your brother, he won't be a newsman, but what you want to do is you want to be pottery and a voiceover artist, and I believe in you. When your dad left us, when he left our family, the sheriff of Texarkana went back down to Alabama to take back up his job and then stood the streets and polishing his badge and walking up and down front floor job.
Yes.
I said, I'm staying here with your two boys. I'm gonna raise them up right.
Yes.
One of them's a dud, but one of them's he's got appreciation in him.
That's right. I have a ton of appreciation in me, and I like to make sure everyone is feeling the appreciation. So I thank you for that, Mom, and I thank you for this pep talk, and I'm going to get up there, and I'm going to make sure the other people are appreciated as well. I'm going to do it. I'm going.
You know what? I hope you see your brother down there, and I hope he's going to report on what you do.
Okay, well, I hope he does too.
Hi. This is Micah reporting from the Great Boundary Waters VO competition. I'm not sure if this is allowed, but my brother is actually here, part of the competition. He's contestant number 750. Here he is now. Jethro?
Hey, everyone. I just want to say, while I have a moment in the limelight, that while I have my 15 seconds of fame, I would just like to take this one to say, get out there and appreciate your local artists.
Get out there and appreciate your local artists.
That's right. I appreciate you, Micah, just making a change.
I appreciate you, Jethro, for always sleeping on the top bunk and not letting me fall off in the middle of the night when mom likes you better than me.
Well, one of us is a dud and one of us is full of a lot of appreciation, Micah, so I'll let you guess who's who. Anyhow.
I mean, one would think that a news reporter, that person would be the one who is full of, appreciation and through vigor for life, and the one who's a pottery maker and all they do is go around making pottery and appreciating things that maybe they're not the one that mom would like the most, but that's not the case.
No, the case is actually because I spend so much time appreciating people, right? Other people appreciate me. It's you get what you give, right? So I'm out here showing appreciation, and even on the live news.
And for our final contestant, number 750, we have Jethro Whippleton.
I just appreciate all of you listening earlier when I was encouraging you to appreciate others. Okay, so here we go.
Go.
One day, all people will find themselves at a crossroads. There will be a fork, and a decision must be made. To appreciate or to not. And let me tell you what the right answer is. Appreciation. Where's the damn echo?
Echo.
Where's the damn echo?
Where's the damn echo?
All right. Appreciation is what will get us through.
Through.
I could really use a hard candy right now.
Dandy right now.
Hey, thanks, everybody.
Thanks for watching.